I am back. This one is going to be about DCF. Um, and I have to make this quick. I have to run out, get my husband birthday cake, um, and some other ingredients. It's his birthday, and I'm making him his favorite one of his favorite dishes that he used to always get at TCI Friday when I have it. I think he can get it frozen, but I'm gonna make it home scratch. Is prime rib stroganoff with like a fluted lasagna fluted lasagna pasta. So what I'm going to do is boil up some of the long pasta because I couldn't find them. The noodles he likes, I'm going to boil them, cool them down, cut them up. And then I'm going to brown some prime rib and deglaze the pan with some beef stock. Turn it, into the stroganoff sauce gravy with a little bit of sour cream and I think Dijon mustard and stuff like that. I've never made it before, so this will be my first time. Cook up some mushrooms and make it all good for him. He works hard. He's in his 60s, close to retirement. He'll be retired when I go to law school next year. Yay! I'm younger. I'm a decade younger. So, but that's cool. He can come with me wherever I go. All right. So, those of you who watch my videos, if not, you go watch them, catch up. I just appealed the Leon County Lower Tribunal case that I have. I found out in 2024 that my grandson, who was adopted, was given back, which I don't know why the state allows one child to be given back, but not all four she adopted. If you can't handle one, whatever. Also, they know that I'm filing another 1983 case. I sent the settlement letter. They also know I'm filing an appeal here, which they're part of. And all of a sudden, they've sold their house. Quick, moved out. Quick move. I mean, there's no furniture in the pictures of this house that was sold. So, and it doesn't say anything about a foreclosure or anything. It looks great condition. Who moves quick from a home that you've lived in for 10 years with a bunch load of children? Because they don't just have 3 left of my grandchildren. They also take in a bunch of foster kids. That's the kind of people they are. You know, we don't do it for love. We do it for money kind of people. That's why they gave my grandson back. So anyways, I found out now in the documents that he was given back and the rights were terminated in 2022, early 2022. They contacted me in early 2024 after he'd already been in group home for 2 years. They gave me a whole song and dance, whatever. You'll see in my videos that all of a sudden my background, all my background is why they won't even let me have virtual visits with my grandson and no contact with him. What is my background? I passed all my background checks. I passed all my criminal background checks. I passed all my fingers, my drug tests, my fingerprints, my drug tests. I passed 2 home studies, one a private adoption one, and one done through DCF in Florida, flying colors. We have the money. We own 2 houses and 2 RVs paid off. We drive 2 nice cars. Both of our cars are 7-seaters because we've been buying 7-seaters since we've had grandchildren. We have a bunch of grandchildren, but I'm talking about the 4 that I've been fighting for. Well, not a bunch, but so I quickly got to do this because I really want to kind of wrap this up soon so I can go run out and grab my husband a birthday cake. Okay. So I filed an appeal, and it's being done through e-file. And they still have not, if you see my cases, if you've watched any of them, and by all means, people, subscribe if you want to me. I'm just trying to educate people and show you my progress. I'm going to also, some of my progress will be me reapplying for law school. I applied last year for about 12. I got into like 3 and waitlisted on 3. And then the rest I was rejected. But anyhow, but that's because my GRE was bad. I didn't even study for it. But now I'm studying like 4 months for my LSAT, and then also while I'm dealing with my 1983 that's in appellate court, and this private adoption that's now in appellate court. But one thing I want to mention is this notice of appearance. And I recognize this person's name because she was the same appellate attorney for the guardian ad litem who also hated me back in 2017, 2018, when I was just trying to get a motion to intervene, which, if anyone knows, it sort of makes you a party to a case where you're given information and you can file motions and stuff like that in the case. I was denied. Why was I denied? Because it was a civil conspiracy and a criminal conspiracy to violate my rights. And to have me not intervene means I'm still kept hidden to all the secrecy. And oh my gosh, if you watch my videos, you will see I haven't even gotten to all of it, but you will see all of the secret, backhanded, illegal shit they do. But this woman, Sarah J. Rumpf, was the same one, and I recognize her name. One reason I do is because I had a French teacher that I loved in my private high school who had the same last name, so it just rings a bell. But she is the one that fought for DCF. Now, there has to be sometimes a time where a lawyer can say, look, we have no standing here. Or not no standing, they do have standing. But we have no precedent behind us. The precedent's behind her. The laws are behind her. And for us to pretend that there isn't is disingenuous. Oh, yeah, you can sit there and say, oh, she's unfair. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I had a home study done by DCF that passed when I was trying to adopt my grandkids. And then here's just to further show you. So that's to show you she's behind the corruption. And she will end up eventually being in the second 1983. I've sent out the settlement letters. What I do have is I sent out the settlement letters, but I do have some John Doe's. Like I put 10 John Doe, only because we don't know what's going to become of some of this case, to see who's also a part of the corruption conspiracy. So I can't really say, but I already know she's gonna be anti me adopting my grandson, who ages out next year. You know what I mean? He ages out next year. So let him determine if he wants to come live with us. But no, they probably made up all kinds of lies. Oh, they decided they really don't want to adopt you and stuff like this. Let me tell you right now that all of my grandchildren will be made known. I will find them all, and I will show them how we fought for them. And then they can determine if they want to have a relationship with the adoptive monsters who kept them away from the people that love them. Now remember, they are allowing the paternal grandparent, who is volatile, violent, that whole family, and I will go over that family and the letters and stuff like that. I will go over that. I will go over the proof that she is violent. She, oh, I was in the military. I'm as clean as like snow. It has nothing to do with it. And like I said, I can name Wayne Gacy, the BTK killer, this serial killer, this killer, that all were in the military. It has nothing to do with the military making you a good person. All right, so then, and of course, this appearance was e-filed. All my documents have been e-filed, but the court has to just like give it to you. Her notice of appearance. All right, so all of the documents are in there. Now, I also have made it clear that I don't know who the parties are because it's all a secret. I don't have access to the dependency case. So they told me to let the general counsel of DCF know. Okay, I did. Oh, and make sure you make a specialized new motion with a specialized certificate of service that you specifically, told the gal. The gal's already got access to the documents, but whatever. So I did request extension of time, which I docketed on August 21st. No, I did not docket that on August 21st. The date of the notice of appearance was e-filed on August 21st. So they had to redo the order to reflect the 17th of August is when I submitted. This is a federal, this is a Florida Court of Appeal. Can't even get their date straight, for fuck's sake. The guardian ad litem, who is supposed to be for the child, will stick up for DCF. Fully will. I still have not received a copy of the order merged illegally. Now, the court illegally merged the two cases together. I put in a private adoption. There's an existing dependency because he's living in a group home and he's now been there for 4 years. Despite federal and state laws saying if there is a fit family member, which I am a fit family member, and I don't give a shit what they want to say. I have some background. They won't even tell me what my background is. And they even did it on the sly. Like when I asked, all right, what's the court information in 2024? So I can adopt my grandson. Oh, well, you're not intervener in the case. You're not a party to the case, so we're not going to tell you. They can tell you. They can tell you the case number. They can tell you. They can give you information. If they hate you, they're going to do everything they can, even to the detriment of a child. This is ridiculous. And all the courts will rubber stamp this. Let's see how my appeal goes. I have it out. Will it be directly dismissed? And just completely dismissed, or will it be per curiam affirmed, which is they're famous for either I'm too lazy to deal with this, or we're just going to stay corrupt with the corrupt state. Florida is one of the most corrupt states, as well as Texas, and that's a well-known fact. All right. So it's almost 1 o'clock. If you have any questions, feel free to put comments and I will answer anything. I am honest. I am truthful about anything. I have nothing to hide. I have nothing to lie about. Like I said, I have a license in Florida. I have a professional license that did background checks. My husband has an FAA license that did federal background checks. I've been approved to be a notary. I just recently graduated with honors. and paralegal studies and pre-law. So you tell me, am I really a piece of shit? Am I? Because I'm not. I'm not. I might have a foul mouth when I get really angry about DCF, but that doesn't make me a piece of shit just because I drop the F bomb sometimes because they bring me to it. I'm sorry. All right. I gotta run. I gotta go do some stuff for my special guy. This one's also a quick one. Usually I don't do like 15, 20-minute ones. I got things to do. But I did just want to talk about a couple of things that I felt were important to talk about today. My other video I did today is about Ryan Anderson and what he did in front of special needs students. It's deplorable, and he needs to go to jail for it, or at least get arrested and indicted for it, and whatever. Uh, but he probably should go to jail because I think he has a storied history with inappropriateness with children. Thank God he'll never teach again, and if he does, the schools need to be sued. All right. Well, I'm gonna go. Like I said, follow me. Leave comments. I'm willing to answer them. I really, really am. All right. Have a great day. Thanks.